Hello and welcome back to another video of mine. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is my Panthoseeyeshadows eyeshadows update, and as always I'm reminding you of my rules. I always work on 6 shades at a time. I do not work on glitters, duplicate shades or blacks, and I do roll in backup shades, which you will see within this project again. And yeah, the first shade that I was working on is in this Hello Kitty palette by Colourpop. Oh yeah, and my goal is to use these shades 30 times or hit pan on them and then rolling them out. So let's look at the first shade I did work on. The shade in here was La Pina, and I think you pronounce it that way. I did use it 7 more times the last month for a total of 30 now. So I actually finally hit my goal and used this 30 times now. I think this was in here for 7 months or so. So yeah, I can finally roll this out. And this was in here for such a long time, even though I really enjoy it. But yeah, I just didn't reach for it a lot. And this is how the shade looks like. And the second shade that has been in here for quite a while now, and also the second shade I can finally roll out, is this the Glam Shop Poland one in the shade Dragon Fruit. And I only needed to use this 3 more times to get to my 30 usage mark, and I did do so. So I am rolling this one out again as well. And with this one, I absolutely love the color, but this unfortunately creased on me a bit. But I was able to make it work, and I really did enjoy this. Another single eyeshadow, this is Terra Moon's Comet. I did use this 5 more times for a total of 16. So I did not hit pan or use it 30 times already, so this is staying in here. So I'm going to swatch it here. This is the first shade that's actually staying. Then there was this sleek grounded palette in here. And in here I did work on the 4th shade, and as you're able to see, I did hit a pan on it, and I did hit pan after 21 uses. I used this 5 more times within the last month to hit pan on it, and 8 more times in total. So 24 uses overall on this shade. So this is rolling out as well. So this month we have 3 rollouts, which I'm super happy about. I think I didn't have 3 rollouts in a very long time. So that's the shade, and the sleek shadows I absolutely enjoy, and the quality in this grounded palette is super nice. So this was not hard for me to reach for. Next up is this BH Cosmetics Saint Tropez palette, and let's look at it. In here I'm working on this shade called Baguette, I think, and I used this 5 more times for a total of 15 now, which I did not expect to get to the 15 uses mark that quickly, but I do actually use this in combination with Comet. So I put this down first and then this, and it is a super nice purple shade then. So yeah, I still have 15 uses to go with this one though. So this is staying in here, and this is super pigmented. You are going to see in the swatch, hopefully. This is it swatched out. And last but not least, the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice Palette. In here I am working on gingerbread, and I did use it 5 more times within the last month for a total of 13. So this is staying as well. Let me try and swatch this for you. Okay, that's not the best swatch. Okay, I cannot swatch it better. But that's how the shade looks like. So these were the 6 shades I did work on within the last month. And again, out of these 6, I rolled out 3, which I'm very happy about. And especially this one, because this has been in here for such a long time. But yeah, I also am going to insert a picture for you to see the colors in a different light, because I know when filming I haven't figured out the lighting yet completely, so you might not be able to see these colors very nicely. And yeah, I already knew that I was going to reach my goal on this one, because I only had to use it 3 more times, and then I thought I would either hit my goal on the yellow shade or the sleek one. And I did roll in 2 backup shades, which I'm going to show you now. For me, my backup shades I roll in to be able to work on them already in case I hit pan or use a shade 30 times, so that I can already start working on new colors. And the first backup shade that I did roll in the last month was in this VC Koi palette. And it actually was the shade Koi. And I did not use this at all the last month, so kind of no effect of me rolling it in as a backup shade, because I did not use it at all yet. But this is rolling in now as a new shadow. And this is the color. It's definitely similar to Comet tone wise, but it's a lot different as well. It's more sheerer. It doesn't have a gold tone to it. It doesn't have the base to it. Yeah, it's still kind of similar though. And the second backup shade I did roll in the last month is in my Sigma Corderosa palette. And also this one I did not use a lot. And the shade in here that was my backup shade and is now rolling in is Summer Song. So this is rolling in. And Sigma shades are extremely pigmented. So I think you can see that right away. So far we have these 5 shades for my new color story for the next month. So I'm missing 1 new shade, so I'm rolling this one in now. And the first shade I'm rolling in within every update, I roll in with the Wheel of Names, which I'm going to insert for you now. As you were able to see, I rolled in all my liquid eyeshadows, and these are all the liquid eyeshadows I do own. Wait, let's move these to the side a bit. These are all the ones that I do own. I do have 4 of the Gloss Gods Cosmetics ones. I have this one, which is Insomnia. I have this one, which is You Inspire Me. I have this one, which is like Let Me Love You. And I do have this one, which is Sleepwalker. Then I have a KVD Dazzle stick, which is brand new in my collection. I did purchase this I think last month or the month before that. And no, I was on a no buy. Wait, it's older than that. But I did not use it yet. And I am counting this as a liquid eyeshadow because it's more of a cream shadow, but I'm counting this as a liquid eyeshadow. And then I have two by Sydney Grace. The first one is, where is the shade names on this one? Here. Is Pink of Perfection. And the second one, you can see the color here a bit, is Starry Night. So I am rolling in one of these liquid eyeshadows, and I do have 7 of these right here. So I'm going to choose a number between 1 and 7. So I do have the numbers from 1 to 7 written down on paper here, and I'm just going to choose 1. And the one that I did choose is the number 7. So rolling in is this Sydney Grace liquid shadow in Starry Night. And I did not really use this. I tried it a bit, but that's it. Oops. I just remember it being very pigmented. So let's see. It seems like it's very blendable, but yes, that's the shade I'm rolling in now. So this is my new color story. It's a very, very interesting one. Like, I would never pick these shades together, but yeah, that's my new color story. As for backup shades, I kinda still want to roll one in, even though I'm very, very far away with all of my goals right now. The closest I am with my goals is Comet, which I need to use 14 more times still. And then the second one, which I need to use 15 more times still. So that's a lot. And even if I am actually able to do so within the next month, I would probably not get to my backup shade. But I think I still want to roll in a backup shade still. So let's roll in a backup shade. And again, after the first one, I roll in with the Wheel of Names. I always roll every other shade with these papers here. So I'm just going to choose one paper. And the number I did choose is 629, and I'm going to be right back with the shade this number corresponds to. And the number I chose corresponded with this Colourpop Super Shock shadow in the shade Rooftop Cocktails, which I did not expect because I think I never rolled in a Colourpop Super Shock shadow within my Panthoseeyeshadows before. I think, or maybe one, but very, very long time ago. So I'm also curious to see how similar these are. Probably Rooftop Cocktails is lighter and sheerer, but we are gonna see. This is the Colourpop Super Shock shadow. And I mean, they have a similar vibe going on. Rooftop Cocktails is just a lot lighter, but I think I still am going to wear this in. Maybe also these two will go very nice together, we are gonna see. And also I think maybe Koi will go very nice together with these. So yeah, I'm rolling this one in as my backup shadow. And all of the other shades and palettes you see here are within my Panthoseeyeshadows color story for next month. And again, I'm going to try and insert a picture for you to see the colors in a different light again. So yeah, that's already it for this update. I hope you enjoyed it and I wish you a very, very nice day. Bye!